You know where we at. It's prime time rapping. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got our challenger over here.
Yep. T-Bone 225, run my nap.
225? Is that an area code or something? Put that on the map quick.
Oh, shit.
T-Steak, let's go ahead and get into our main man, the champion himself. No need for introduction.
Hey. I go first.
With my army and your light, the Cabal will crush the Hive.
Round two, you're done. You're done, round two.
All right, go ahead and get into it, champion.
Look.
Get him, champ.
Pulling our pants for this one. Pull them up.
No.
How's it going, everyone? So yeah, it's about 2 a.m. for me and I'm just trying to catch up, but hey, we got a new trailer today, and today I'm gonna be breaking that down and kind of giving you my first impressions of all of the new seasonal armor sets. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty late for me, so let's get right into the video. Go ahead and hit that like button to make that seal of approval very happy. Hit that subscribe button, or you know what? Your crush will never text you back. And do me the biggest favor of all and go down there and give that notification bell a good old fist bump. As always, links to the trailer will be down below. My Discord will also be linked down there in case you need any fashion advice or if you just need a couple buds to hang out with. Alright, right off the bat, we're gonna head into the Guardian Games armor set. My eyes immediately go towards that Warlock and how he's freaking glowing yellow. That bond looks amazing. I know you guys like projection bonds, so that's gonna be a winner for sure. All of these sets are really gonna suffer from the same thing that the other ones did, which was the unshaderable areas. But at this point, you know you're going to have to live with things like that when it comes to the Guardian Games armor sets. But they still look pretty cool. They look like motorcycle helmets, and the freaking hunter over there on the right side looking like something out of the SRL races. Good times, man. But yeah, that looks like the glowing cloak that we got back in the SRL days. So I'm glad they're adopting that same style once again. I'm not too sure about the rest of the set for the hunter because it kind of looks a little bit meh. But definitely that cloak is going to be a winner for you guys. I don't know what you're going to be able to combine that cloak with to make it look good. Nothing really comes to mind, but I'm sure you guys will surprise me. And to just kind of talk about the Titan a little bit, first of all, that helmet is going to be kind of weird to work with. It's like got like a weird shape where like the cheeks are kind of pushed up a little bit. The arms and the chest plate look like they're going to be pretty easy to work with. As far as colors go, no, but as far as like the shape goes, I like it. You definitely know that I like myself some round shoulders, and that chest plate looks very usable. I'm into it, and if you guys definitely like that whole like thin Titan kind of aesthetic, well, this armor's for you. Alright, so next let's move on to the other armor set that's not really in the trailer, and that is the plain old season pass armor. Okay, starting with the hunter in the middle, I'm not a big fan of that chest, honestly. It's a little too much leather for my liking. The gloves are alright. Nothing comes to mind with how I can use them. The head is actually pretty cool. I want to see it without the cloak, but it's definitely a cool design in the front of it. The cloak, from what I can see here, is very lame. I'm not too big of a fan of like a random little cone just sitting underneath your like cloak hood or something. I don't know, that's really weird. I'm not into it. The base set is a no for me on the hunters, except for the helmet. The helmet is salvageable. Alright, next we go up to the Warlock. The Warlock kind of has something a lot similar to the Hunter, where it's like this like leathery apron almost. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's just like a plain like leather padding for what goes underneath armor. The bond is really boring. The arms themselves also kind of boring. I mean, they don't have too much of a design. They just have a little bit of padding around the wrist and forearm area. The helmet, I definitely can see someone making something cool with it, but not really anything to write home about. As for the Titan, I don't know how to feel about the little ball dangling above his head, but the base helmet, it looks very knight-like, which I am a fan of. The shoulders round off towards the chest or neck area, which again, I am a fan of. Like, I can definitely see people using these arms with like the Intrepid set or with the Lux set. The chest is also very easy to work with. Like, it has just a simple leather design on there, and there's nothing like sticking out in weird areas. The chest doesn't like point out in weird ways. I like the chest, I honestly do. Now the mark, on the other hand, the mark is a little sad. Again, it reminds me of the Crystocrene set, where it's just too much bulk in the wrong areas. The legs, I can barely see them, but those also kind of just look eh. But yeah, the mark is definitely too big. I'm not gonna really use that at all. Overall, with the base armor sets, like you've been seeing recently, the base armor sets are a little bit meh. There's really nothing to write home about. Maybe there's one or two pieces that you can probably incorporate into your build. Out of all three of these, I definitely am more impressed with the Titan one, and you can probably use a lot more of the Titan than you can for the other classes. But of course, that can just be my bias speaking, so let me know down in the comments below what you think of the base seasonal armor set. And now we can go ahead and take a look at that trailer, so I'm going to be passing it off to me from the past, and he's going to be breaking down the trailer. Don't worry, we're not going to go too far into this, and we're not going to talk story things. I know you've already seen a ton of videos on the trailer, so we're just going to be focusing on fashion, I promise. But yeah, I can pretty much guarantee that I probably found something that maybe you weren't looking for. Maybe you only watched the trailer once or twice from other videos. So yeah, stick around. Maybe you'll see something that you didn't see before, or maybe I missed something. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below if I did miss something. Take it away, Muffin from the past. First of all, let's talk about, I know this is going to sound silly, but let's talk about Kaido's fashion. Look at this. Look at her. First of all, yeah, look, she's got little elephant tusks. That's great. If you don't know, female Cabal have these, and she's one of the few Cabal that we actually get to see with them. But anyway, holy crap, does her armor look amazing. I know we're not going to be able to wear any of this armor, but this is cool. I feel like she looks a lot cooler than Callus does. So yeah, Kaido drip is real. And by the way, I did see a lot of people mispronouncing her name. I think Astacross called her Katie, and some people are saying Kaido. It's Kaido. Okay, now onto the fashion. Look at that. Hang on, look at this. Hang on, let me kind of back it up a little bit. So this is the seasonal ornaments for the season, and this is the back of them. I'm sure Editor Muffin already gave you a good look at the front with the nice 4K screenshots, but let's take a look at the back first. I'm liking that Bungie's putting things on our backs now, because that is dope. With the Crystocrene set, we got like backpacks, and that was freaking dope. And now with the Titans, we get like these like lances, arrows, spears, something that we get to like freaking throw. That's cool. I'm into this. A lot of people had some negative reactions to seeing this armor, but let it grow on you. I'm not saying use this armor as a full set, because it is kind of weird looking, especially Pinhead over here.
Who you calling Pinhead?
But what I need you to look at as a fashion guru, I need you to look at the potential to use these armor pieces individually and how cool they will look, because this chest is looking pretty freaking dope so far, and these Titan shoulders, look at that huge pauldron. It's huge. That's dope. I love it. The mark is a little bit too bulky for my taste, but I know some of you love it. Boots, I can't really see too much going on here, but they're alright. So for the hunter, I don't like this cloak. I don't like the little nub he's got going on there. We've had several cloaks that had like little shark fins up top. I'm not into cloaks like that. They look really weird. There are some like ivory daggers that the hunter has here on the side, which are pretty dope. I'll show you these a little bit later. The back of the warlock, he's got like a freaking war horn, so he can like blow it so all of us can go into battle. That's dope. And these little balls, these little funny little balls. He looks like a clown or like a jester. The mark looks eh. But yeah, let's go further into the trailer so we can see more of these guys. Oh wait, before we go, Why does he have like little ribbons? That's a little no. It reminds me of that one scene in SpongeBob where the little kids are going around Mr. Krabs and they're like, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?"
So yeah, let's continue. Okay, here's a better look at the Warlock nice and up close. And now that I'm seeing it like up close, and that helmet looks actually pretty freaking badass. Like, despite the little ball up here alone, I feel like we're gonna make some dope things, and I can already tell you 100% Muffin Bandit guarantee this helmet is gonna shade so beautiful. Like this little line right here, this little design right here, and the rest of the helmet, it's gonna look dope, I promise you. That bond is also pretty cool. Like, it looks ugly around here, but this looks pretty cool. These gloves, they got some design on them, I like it. And these robes, look at them, they're like fancy little buttons. I like these robes. I can see you guys using these robes. Again, not as a full armor set, but the Warlock looks not bad at all, dude. We can kind of see the Titan right there also with his little ribbons. Nothing we haven't seen yet.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Here's a nice upfront shot of all three of them. So we got the Hunter, Titan, Warlock. That's a cool gun, but we're not here to talk about the guns, but they look dope. The legs, look at the legs on the Warlock. There's some design going on here that kind of mimics this little pattern that they have here on the Titan and the Hunter. I think these legs are going to be pretty good. I think this whole set is honestly not bad. I know that you guys don't like the little orbs or spheres that are going on here, but I promise you, give this set a try. It's going to be cool. For the Titans, we get a better look at the arms here with the giant pauldrons. These are going to be pretty dope, and these are going to be fun to play with. The front of the chest isn't looking too fun. I would need to see this with some different shaders, because I definitely want to try to use it because of this whole spear back here. Like, that's honestly pretty dope. The helmet, I'm still not I'm not really liking it. Not liking it, Chief. If it didn't have this part, this right here in the center, that would look dope. Which I think the regular season pass armor set has just this. So I feel like we can maybe salvage that instead of this helmet. The legs are a little too bulky for my taste, and the mark is too bulky for my taste. I don't see myself using these, but there's some cool little designs going on here. On the Hunter side, something's going on here that's messing up, but that's blurry. The helmet looks pretty dope. I feel like you can kind of make some like executioner type of Hunter with that. I can't really see the jacket from here. Hopefully we get a better shot of that later. These legs look pretty dope though, and there's the little ivory daggers. That's gonna be pretty cool to play around with. Look at that Warlock, look at that. You can get a better look at the legs right here. These are honestly not bad. Like, these are pretty good boots. They kind of show toes there, which I don't like, but I feel like these boots are gonna be a winner. Like I said, this whole set is actually pretty freaking dope. You guys had some strong reactions to it, but I can guarantee you guys are gonna eat your words for sure. Like, this is a good set. I'm calling it now. We can see the little ivory daggers right there. Just wanted to point those out. We can see the mask on the Hunter a little bit better here. That still looks pretty dope. I'm liking the mask, and I'm liking the legs for the Hunter. The cloak and the arms, we'll see about those. So I went ahead and stopped it here because we get a better look at the gloves on the Warlock. Holy crap. Anybody else getting some like Thanos vibes? Like, here are the Infinity Stones, the Gauntlets gold, of course, and this design that we're getting right here for these gloves looks amazing. These gloves are going to be a winner. I'm telling you guys, you're underestimating these ornaments. This looks dope. Here we get another look at those gloves. It looks like there's even more stuff coming off of it right here. Look at those. There's like this like red fire coming out of them. Telling you, these gloves are my new favorite Warlock gloves. I can't wait to get my hands on these. There's like needles coming off of them too. If you didn't hear it, there's actually a darkness like theme playing as we jump into this scene. So something's going on here, first of all. But second of all, the thing that's important, and the thing that's important to us, is this constellation set. And I'll tell you why these sets are important. If you take a look at the season roadmap, I believe it's called, the hidden exotic that we're going to have to do a quest for is going to be a Tex Mechanica weapon because of the logo. The logo is like a Taurus. And why that's important is that a Taurus is of course one of the constellations that we have, and this is going to be a whole constellation set. So this is going to be a Tex Mechanica Eververse set is what I'm guessing. Not confirmed, but it definitely is going to be. But yeah, you can see the constellation kind of all around the cloth material of all three sets. A lot of people were saying that it looks like the Empyrean Cartographer set. I can see that, but it's not that. And this also kind of looks like the Northlight set a little bit. We're going to see more of these here in a second, but you can see a little scorpion tail on the Hunter. The Titan is going to be a Taurus. I don't exactly know what the Warlock is going to be, but let's continue. Alright, here we get a better view of all three of these constellation sets, or Tex Mechanica sets is what I'm going to call them. You can see the little constellation pattern here, which is amazing. These robes are going to be a winner for sure. This might finally be the mark that makes me replace the Northlight mark, because this is so cool. And it gives off like a glow, which I'm in love with. And these are going to be amazing. You can see a little bit of the scorpion tail right there from the Hunter cloak. Here's where it's important and we get a closer look at the Hunter. So let me go down here. So yeah, it's not like an ornamental piece of the cloak. It's not like the Guardian Games cloak, and it's not like any of those cloaks that have like a giant like backpack behind them. It's not that kind of design, because this is an actual like printed design onto the cloak, so it is flat. But yeah, there is a scorpion tail, which is amazing. This is the part that really reminds me of the Northlight set and all of the Christmas sets, because it's like pointing the same ways. It has the same little designs here. Here we get a good look at the helmet. The helmet for the Eververse set on the Hunters. Definitely not my favorite. We can skip on that. I'm sure you guys will be able to find something better on there. We get a good view of the arms here and how there is like a nice little plate design going on here. The cloak is actually not bad. I like the fact that it like kind of swoops off to the back there. These boots I'm in love with. This chest I'm in love with. Honestly, this whole set is going to be a winner for sure. Here's a better look at like the thigh area, and then the little wrist area, which is going to be cool. I bet this set is going to shade wonderfully. And I hope these little glowy bits right here, I hope they change color with whatever shader we put on it. It's got like a very superhero-esque kind of like belt going on here. It's got little horns sticking out the right shoulder. And here's a better look at the rest of that scorpion right here. And then if we just keep going a little bit more forward, we're going to see the Titan enter the frame here. Look at that. Wait, let me see if I can get it without the... This is the beginning of the effect right here, before he does the shoulder charge. Look at that helmet. That is a beautiful freaking helmet. It's got glowing eyes. It's a bowl. It's shaped in all... It's got like a really cool shape going on. Makes it look really speedy. If I move forward a little bit more here, we're going to see the rest of the helmet, and look at that. It almost gives us like a hunched over look, which is weird, and it's new for the Titans, but I'm digging it. And we got like a whole lot of fur going around here, going around these little like pauldrons. There's a little design here, which I think is another bull. Here are the horns. Actually, we're going to see a better look at that here in a second. I feel like I'm going to use a lot from this set. Like, I'm buying this immediately. Do not get me wrong. You can see the bull there for sure. Look at him just charging up. What a beast of a man. Look at that. Oh, that zoom in. Look at that. Look at that bull. That's a cool design. That's a cool design for sure. I am in love with this set. I'm going to wear the hell out of this. Oh, look at the mark. I didn't notice that the belt around the mark, that's like a horn. These are two horns. There's two horns wrapped around their freaking waist. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of dope. I'm into this mark. This mark is mine. And we get a better view of the rest of the gauntlets here. Pretty cool design. Got some lightage going on there. Those boots, they look like they got some shiny on there. Some like armor plating there on the tip. These boots are dope. Warlocks are getting some good shit lately. Let me tell you. Look at those wings. Look at those wings. Oh, holy crap. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at these robes. There's some like plating there. There's almost like armor plating around the neck area. And I don't even know where to... My eyes are just going all over the place. Look at these arms. Look at that. They got like pointy fingers like claws. They're claws. There's even like the projection mark there. It's kind of projecting out a bird. I'm amazed by these claws. Those are going to be so cool. This whole set is amazing. 10 out of 10. All of these sets are going to be so cool. I want them now. And okay, let's talk about the helmet. Let's talk about the helmet. It's pointy. It's got a visor. I like visors. Muffin also likes pointy. It's just... It's sharp. It's speedy. It looks like a motorcycle helmet. Oh, dude, I'm going to spend so much money next season. I hate to say it, guys, but I think the Warlock might be my favorite one. That's a cool freaking set. Oh, we need to go back. We need to go back for sure. So, in the last video, I talked about how the Trials Warlocks had this flame photoshopped into the visor. I don't think this is a super. I think they just straight up have flames in their visor. Flames in the visor. That's dope. I like this set. The robes are a little lame. Not gonna lie, I know I just said I love this set, but the robes are a little lame. I thought they were gonna be cooler. I guess not. The gloves look a little meh. I need to see the whole entire bond. I'm not seeing much here. But the helmet is definitely a winner. I like this helmet. Here's the Trials Hunter set. We get to see the legs a lot more here. The legs look a little bit meh. I know I need to see them like just straight up so I can see them a little bit better. But I'm not liking it so far. The chest, I can't really tell. I don't want to make any assumptions about the chest just yet until I see it better. I wish I can see a little bit more of that helmet. Let's keep going a little bit forward. Oh, the helmet is like a whenever mummies get buried, whenever like pharaohs get buried, they have this like cool like mask, and I think that's what that is. Actually, we're seeing a lot more of everything here. That chest isn't bad. Let me tell you, that chest is not bad. I'm liking it. You know what? I'm gonna give the chest an okay. The mask, I'm not sure of. I think it looks cool as a set for sure, but the mask, as far as usability, that one might be a little bit hard. The cloak looks alright. These arms look kind of cool. You can see a lot more of the cloak here, where, remember how in the last video I talked about how I thought that it had wings? It looks like it's like not wings, it's just like something going around the shoulders that kind of props the cloak up. Get a little bit better view. Oh, the cloak is two parts. Oh yeah, look, I was right. So the cloak has like an ornamental piece in the back neck area that kind of like holds the cloak up, and it's like to make it look a lot more like fearsome, I guess, or royal, I don't know. But it's in two pieces. I like this cloak. Seal of approval for this cloak. And frame by frame here, we're looking at the Titan trial set. Those are some beefy boots, dude. Look at those. Look at those chonkers. I feel like you guys are going to like these a lot. Personally, I don't think I'm going to wear these, but they do look really cool. The mark, I don't know what's going on there. Let's kind of go forward. You can kind of see the helmet here. Oh, wait. Now that they're in the sun, I like these jewels. I like this design. I'm liking these legs. I take it back. I like these legs. The helmet, I'm still undecided on the helmet. Oh, look at those. Look at those, like, pauldrons on there. Oh man, I wish I could see the face a little bit more and the chest plate, but yeah, I mean, not a bad trial set. I'm liking it. So this is either a new set of robes that are exotic, or it's an ornament for Phoenix Protocol, which it might be. I don't know which one it'll be, but these are really cool looking. But oh yep, and that's it. That's the trailer. Back to you, Editor Muffin. Alright, and yeah, that is it. It is now 4:22 in the morning. Holy crap, I ended up editing for way too long. But I hope you enjoyed the video regardless, guys. If you did, please be that cool person and leave a like on this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, and you want to keep your knees, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Remember, knees are a privilege, not a right. And lastly, if you want to keep up with my videos, go ahead and give that notification bell a good old fist bump. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below on which of these armor sets you ended up liking the most, or let's take this chat to Discord, link down below. And remember, Guardians, stay beautiful.